Welcome to Exploring Design at the Dunstone Design Studio. Today we've got the Seren chair family. So you've got the Seren yoke, the Seren high back and the Seren high back fully upholstered. They all are essentially the same chair frame with a few zhuzhings to make them different. So naming furniture is always a challenge. From the waterfall stool onwards, all my chair designs have a water themed name, but the Seren predates that and it comes from the Welsh word for star. They are the chair that we first put into production back in 1998. I won't bore you with all the details, but there was a chairmaker called Pete Hill. He went out of business with a whole bunch of unfinished chairs that became the Seren design. We then took that design on, and back in those days I was working for the Bungendore Woodworks Gallery as their workshop manager, and we were building 24 Seren chairs when a fire destroyed the workshop. And so when I set up Dunstone Design, I inherited an order for 24 Seren chairs. I then had to rejig them, do all the reworking of the design, and I actually think the chair benefited from essentially having to start from scratch 3 times in a row. Over the years, we have perfected certain elements of it. It's got the wave seat, which you can see here clearly. This is a Jarrah Seren high back, and you can see how slim the wave seat is, and you can also see how interesting the colour match on the seat is. The other thing, of course, is that it has a really elegant rear view. When you see a dining suite, this is what you see. You see the back of the chairs. Does it sit well? Well, obviously it sits well. It's a Dunstone Design chair. It's got the ergonomic seat. You're actually pivoting on your thigh muscle here. You've got just enough lumbar support, and if you look carefully, you can see the back of the chair flexing slightly. So, as I've said in previous videos, I'm about 5'10" or 177 centimetres, and this chair is just a really nice size for most people who are in that sort of, we'll call it the normal demographic range. This is the Seren yoke. For all those nerdy woodworkers out there, the back slats are curved lamination, so you can see they're quite flexible. They're 3 thin pieces glued together over a form. The rest is solid timber construction. Personally, I love blackwood chairs because blackwood has a very long fibre and it's relatively light. You're pulling chairs in and out all the time, so keeping the physical weight of the chair down is important. We try and reduce the amount of material in the chair down to the bare minimum. So you can see how slim the front leg is. We're trying to remove weight wherever we can, even though this has a solid timber seat. It's got this really interesting front leg joint, which took a long time to develop. I believe it's unique to our workshop, and we've got a video online which shows just how tough this front leg is. One of the things I love about the Seren family is it's almost as if you went to a 6-year-old and said, draw me a chair. This is the chair they would draw. It's, in my mind, it's like a well-cooked steak, or, you know, it's the comfort food of chairs from us. The Seren family of chairs. Fully upholstered, Seren yoke, Seren high back. Bit of an aesthetic difference between these two, but no practical difference in terms of seating. This one is the fully upholstered version, which is very conservative. So if you think the Seren family of chairs might offer you a solution, get in touch. We'll discuss timber, configuration, perhaps upholstery, and we'll come up with a solution that really works for your space.